Dad. I think I'm sick. What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Caroline, and you should totally subscribe and join the Man Fam. I think I'm sick, and I say this like in every video, but like I actually think I'm sick this time. My nose is stuffed, and allergy season is approaching us Texans, so if you can relate, comment down below. Anyways, today I thought I would do like a Q&A video answering some questions because I haven't done one in a fat minute, and I feel like I need to answer a lot of questions that you guys have. So first off, I just wanted to like show you guys my new case from Defy. They were nice enough to send me this, and honestly, like, this is one of the cutest cases that I've ever owned. It's really cool. It like says my name, and then it has like sand in it. Pretty epic. Thank you, Defy. But anyways, I asked some questions on my Instagram, like Q&A questions that you guys have, and a lot of you guys responded instantly, and I haven't gotten a chance to look at them yet, but I've just been getting like notifications. I'm gonna take out my hair first. I had it up all day. All right, let's see. Hardest thing that you have gone through? Probably my freshman year. Yeah, I would say freshman year. That was like the year that I cried like the most. So yeah, probably that. Do you always tell your parents everything? For the most part, yes, but there's a lot of things that like I don't tell them just because like it's private information that I like to keep to myself, or like a selective friend knows about it. But like for the most part, yeah, I guess I tell them a lot of things. I just like to like rant and tell my mom and dad stuff. So, do you have a boyfriend right now? No, I do not have a boyfriend right now. I am single and honestly not mad about it. What does self-care mean to you? For me, self-care is taking time to like do my hobbies and what I enjoy and keeping myself busy, because I know a lot of people that like don't have things that are keeping them busy and aren't really happy, so like their only resort is to go on their phone all the time. So I mean, just like keeping yourself busy I think is self-care, and then putting your phone away for a little bit and kind of just like being with your family. I like to be with my pets. Do you feel comfortable sharing your Christian/Catholic denomination? If so, please tell. In case you guys didn't know, I am actually Catholic, and I've grown up Catholic since I was little. I was like baptized when I was, I want to say like 4 months maybe. Definitely under the age of 1, and I have grown up going to church every single Sunday. By no means am I perfect, nor am I like the perfect image of Christ, because like we all make mistakes and we all floss, but I love Jesus. So okay, boys, guys, if you're watching this, might want to click off now. What is your most embarrassing period story? Okay, so I've had 2. Let's see. The first one I would say happened last year in ELA. I was like sitting at my desk and I had like a tampon in and a pad, but like my flow is like really heavy usually. So I bled through, and I was like, why are my shorts like wet? And so I went to the bathroom and I bled through like everything, and it was just not a great time, and I didn't bring any of my like stuff that I usually carry, so it was like a rough day. A story this year was not at school. It was actually when we were at Seaside, and we were all around like the campfire like roasting marshmallows, and I got up and put like a marshmallow on the stick, and I was like who spilled Gatorade on my leg, like red Gatorade? And I looked around, and like Sophia, Alana, and Maddie, like they didn't have any Gatorade, and I was like, oh, okay. So at the beach, and then I ended up just like sitting on a towel for the rest of the night. So that was pretty fun. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people are like afraid to talk about things like this, and I feel like we shouldn't have to be embarrassed because it's just like a natural thing that happens. And honestly, the best way to look at it is to just like laugh it off. Okay, Somebody said, if you were so rich, why instead of buying the LV purse for thousands, donate it to someone? First off, I have never said that I am rich before. I don't think money is a subject that anybody should talk about because it's kind of just one of those things that's like, it's nobody's business really except for like your own. Regarding like the post that I posted recently with an LV purse, that is actually my mom's. It's not mine. My mom started collecting them before she married my dad, and so she's had them ever since, and nobody ever touches them, so that's why I used it. I do a lot of things with my money that I don't share on YouTube. I give it away to people. I give it away to my church fundraisers. I give it away to organizations. So, I mean, I can see where you guys are coming from thinking that like, oh, Caroline has money or whatever, but no, like, I do good things with the money that I make off of YouTube, and also, like, the Louis Vuitton bags and etc. is my mom's. What's a few things that you don't like about being in the public eye? This is actually a great question, and I think, like, I need to say this because of, like, what's going on in my mind. It's kind of just, like, a lot to say. Like, a week ago, I posted a TikTok. If you guys didn't know, I have a TikTok account. And if you guys do have the app, you probably agree that almost every sound has a bad word in it. I've never created, like, my own sounds. I use other people's sounds because they're either, like, funny, dance-related, or, like, I don't know, just, like, something like that. I made one and there were some bad words in it and people were just going crazy on me. And first off, I just want to say this. I will never cuss on my YouTube channel. I'm not planning on it because my younger audience is on YouTube. I will never cuss in any of my captions on Instagram, nor will I post a video of me literally saying out loud a bad word. However, TikTok is mouthing words, and the TikTok that I did with my mom, for example, she allows me to say those things. And two, people were like commenting on me being like less Christian and stuff, and I understand that constantly cussing is probably not a very Christian thing to do. However, I am a teenager, and what my parents allow me to do in an okay context is up to us and my family. Tips on dealing with friendships. By the way, I love you. This is a question that I've kind of been like avoiding for a little while. One of the hardest things I feel like for me putting my life on the internet is you guys meeting my friends, and whenever I grow apart from friends or things happen, you guys get very attached, or some of you guys, not all of you guys. Some of y'all get very attached and start making my life and my friend choices a part of yours. I also have my personal life, and that is something that is my business and I like to keep to myself. Tips on that: don't like factuate. It's okay for like friendships to grow apart because one, high school is only 4 years. Also, you're probably not going to see these people again. Stick with friends that have good morals, good values, and don't talk bad about you. Okay. Does anyone ever get jealous of your success or talent? Yes, there has been like a few people, but honestly, I've kind of dealt with this like my whole life because before I did YouTube, like singing was like my huge thing, and to me, singing is still my big thing, but especially like when I did choir in middle school, there was so much jealousy with like the girls, and it was just like petty drama that like I don't have time for, nobody has time for. And to me, it's kind of like weird because, you know, friends are supposed to encourage you and be like, go for your dreams, like you got this or whatever. But then, I don't know, it's just a normal part of growing up. There's always going to be jealousy. There's always going to be people that don't like you. But as long as you like love yourself and you know your worth, then you're fine. What's the best part of being a YouTuber and the worst part? Okay, so the best part, I'm gonna like just say like a few best parts. I've learned so much from working in this business and like creating content, and it's been so fun to like talk to subscribers, reply back to you guys, help you guys out with my music, and kind of just like share my hobbies and talents like on the internet for people to see. Another bonus is making money. Don't go into it for that reason. Just saying that out there, like don't go into YouTube for the money making. Do it because it's your passion. I would say like the worst parts of it are, for me, going to a public school. A lot of people make jokes and stuff. When it first started happening, it was like kind of funny, but now it's turned into like mocking, and it's just like not really cool anymore. Also, a lot of people use you for clout, and I've definitely noticed that starting like freshman year when I started to get big on YouTube is there's a lot of people that used me and I kind of just like cut them out because that's not a true friendship. And then I'd say like the last worst part of it is you have to watch everything that you post on the internet. If you say one thing wrong, then you're automatically like canceled. Say like a normal person does something wrong, it's not as big as a deal as if somebody who is a platform does something wrong, and then it turns into like a much bigger deal. So definitely a lot of pressure on that. How do you feel about living in Texas? Texas is not my ideal place to live when I'm older. There's just a lot of things, and I am thinking this right now because of like where I live in the town that I live in. I'm very fortunate to go to the school that I have and live in this like neighborhood, and especially like in the house that I live in. But there is so much negativity at my school and so many cliques, groups, and I was a part of one. Totally gonna be straight up honest with you. I participated and got dragged into a lot of things last year, especially like drama wise, and I went along with things when I knew that they were wrong. I don't know, I just haven't really had a good experience here. I'm just gonna stick it out until I graduate and then probably go somewhere outside of Texas. Alright, let's do one more question. Why did you quit the cheer team? I've answered this, I think like a couple of times in some of my Instagram lives, but I'm just gonna like sum it up as best as I can. I did cheer 7th grade, 8th grade, and then freshman year. Okay, so starting off with 7th grade cheer, I had a coach that I loved so much. She was the actual best, but she got engaged and she left and went away to Dallas, I think. So then after she left, we got a new coach in 7th grade, and then I went to a new middle school in 8th grade, had another coach. And then when I went to high school, I had 2 coaches. The coaches were very nice, like very kind, but there was so much drama that was like totally unnecessary. I think it was a good idea that I left. I feel like especially like this past year, I changed myself a lot to fit in with them, and that's just like not who I am. So hopefully I can go to a cheer team at another school maybe, and join it and be with people who are more like me and like respect the same morals that I have. But the cheer team is doing great this year. Like if anybody from my school is watching, like y'all are doing great. Looks great from the stands, but I just didn't really have a good experience, so that's why I left cheer. But I just want to throw out, like, I love cheer. I love the sport so much, and like flying is like one of the best things. So I think that is it for today's video. I'm literally like, I have like snot coming out of my nose because I'm just like sick. So I'm gonna wrap this up. So if you guys liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, don't do anything. I really hope this video was in focus, because if it's not, I'm probably gonna scream. But those are some questions that kind of been like avoiding, been like not talking about. Now you guys know. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video.